Hey guys, my name is Tim Schmoyer, and just like we do every Tuesday, time to take a look at some of the online video news from last week and talk about what it means for us as creators. And there's 4 updates to YouTube that I want to talk with you guys about today. Now, the first one is one a lot of you guys have been tweeting me about. Tim, can you talk about the new real-time analytics in YouTube? A lot of you guys have noticed that in your left sidebar under analytics, you now have this new report called real-time, and when you look at it, it gives you what seems to be pretty much a real-time perspective of what is happening on your channel. What are people watching like right now in the last 60 minutes, and what have people been watching in the past 48 hours? And I say appears to because it's actually delayed by a couple minutes. YouTube isn't like right exact on time, so as soon as someone clicks play, it's not actually just showing up as a view automatically. It takes a couple minutes, but thankfully YouTube automatically refreshes the page for you about every 10 seconds, and so it does kind of give you like a rough estimate of what's happening on your channel. YouTube says that these are not verified playbacks or views. These are just like a rough estimate to give you an idea of how viral something might be going or how much traffic you have on a video at any certain time, rather than having to wait, you know, like a day or two before you actually get some data back. The data that you get after like a day or two is usually a little bit more verified, a little bit more accurate, but if you want to get like a general idea of what's happening on your channel right now, these new real-time analytics could be helpful for you. By default, it shows you the most recent 5 videos on your channel, or you can simply go up to the top and search for any video on your channel and see how that's performing. YouTube also recently updated your subscriber features. Now you can go to youtube.com/subscribers on your channel, and you will see a list. By default, it shows you the most recent people who have subscribed to your YouTube channel. And there you can see what date they subscribed on, how many subscribers they have, and it also has an option for you to send a personalized message to that person if you want to say, hey, thank you for checking out my channel, and just kind of welcome them as a new subscriber to your content. You can also sort your subscribers by most popular to see who has the most YouTube subscribers that is subscribed to you. This new tool is cool, I guess. I don't think I'm going to be using it. It's not just like very useful for me because I don't use YouTube messaging here on my channel, and since there is no way to like turn it off or disable it, unfortunately there's people messaging me all the time, and it's not that I'm ignoring those people, it's just like the worst system for me to use to actually interact and communicate with you guys. I would much rather be able to disable that and funnel you guys towards like better means of communication with me, like through Twitter or even through a contact form on my website where I can control better what stuff is spam and gets just sent straight to my junk and what stuff I actually get to see and am able to respond to. I know a lot of top YouTubers completely ignore the messaging system as well, so it's really not a good way to interact, in my opinion, with creators unless you're kind of like have a really small volume of messages that you're working with. And so because of that, I wish instead like this page, instead of giving me the option to message them through Google+, which in many cases probably won't ever be seen, I would rather them, like if they have Twitter connected to their account, their YouTube account, like give me like a button for me to tweet at them or something like that. Like I've found that Twitter usually works way better at reaching out to creators and influencers than like YouTube messaging. Like that's, I mean, I don't want to dog on it too much. I just think it's really bad. I wish I could disable it. Another update I know a lot of you guys have noticed because you've been tweeting me about it is, why did YouTube decide to remove this total subscriber count view from a channel after you subscribe? Like after you click that red subscribe button, like you can no longer see how many subscribers that channel has unless you go to their about page and scroll down and look for the number there. I don't know why YouTube made this change. Maybe it's because they want to put less of an emphasis on the total subscriber count so that people focus more on the value of the content rather than like, oh, this channel has 100,000 subscribers, yeah, I'll just automatically subscribe, and then you don't actually end up engaging with the channel because the content's not actually valuable to you. Whereas you might find a channel that does have valuable content, but you're less likely to subscribe because maybe they only have like 50 subscribers, and you're like, you know, so I don't know if this is like a move where YouTube's going to kind of downplay the social proof aspect of how many subscribers a YouTube channel has, but I don't know why they would do that, because if they really wanted to take that to like its full extent, then they should also do the same with like hiding the view count on a video. If you have any theories on why YouTube is now hiding a channel subscriber count after you click subscribe, I would love to hear them. And finally, YouTube announced that they're getting back into investing into their creators, like funding some of them financially. Maybe you guys remember like a year or two, maybe 2 or 3 years ago now, they had like $100 million that they invested into a lot of different creators. They learned a lot from that. And it looks like they're getting back into original content series here on YouTube, which is like the big thing now. Like Netflix is doing original series, Amazon is doing it. It's like everybody. Now YouTube, of course, is jumping in. If you want to read more about about this investment, there's a link in the description text below. You can go check it out, but it's really vague. They don't say who they are investing into. They don't say how much money they're putting into it, just basically that we are doing it. And it's so vague that the only thing we can really draw out of this for us as creators is that YouTube is putting money into their system to support their top talent. Of course, the people have already proven that they can draw an audience. They know how to manage that audience. They're providing value to many people. If you guys want to take that as the bigger, just gonna keep getting bigger and the little guys to get left in the dust, you can. Is this like a turnoff to you that YouTube is doing this? Or does this make you feel like confident that, yeah, YouTube is putting more money into this space to really make it a vibrant, awesome, growing community? Personally, I tend to lean towards that more than I do towards like, oh, they're just gonna help the rich guys get richer. Like, that's going to happen, but I don't think that's like, I think that's what the frustrated people, I think that's their perspective mostly. I could talk more about that, but that's a whole nother video for another time. Just comment below. I'd love to hear what you guys are thinking. And if this is your first time here, I would love to have you subscribe. Every week we do videos just like this to help you guys out as creators. On tomorrow, actually Wednesdays, to give you guys some YouTube tips, ideas, suggestions, and advice, things like that. And then on Thursdays, we do some YouTube Q&A where I take a question from you guys and do my best to answer it to help you guys out with your channels that you are growing here. And I do all this because I really do believe that a lot of you guys have messages that really need to spread, that people need to hear, and I want to do everything that I can to help you guys spread those messages so that it reaches people and changes lives. So thank you for letting me be a part of helping you guys grow your audiences and your YouTube channels here. Subscribe, and I'll see you guys again tomorrow. Bye.